am here with Ed Kanan, our Holiday at Home Parade Chairman. Ed, good to see you again.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here on this fine sunny day.
So how many years, not days, has it been for you on Holiday at Home?
About 23, 24 years.
23, 24 years of getting up early on Labor Day weekend.
Yes, yes.
So how much preparation throughout the year goes into this parade?
Well, the parade takes, to be honest, it's a year-long event. So, I mean, this month is tough for me. It's a 40-hour-a-week job. But, I mean, I think about it every day, because it is a year-long process, as you know, as you've done, as we all do around, all the volunteers. So it's constant, phone calls. And without the volunteers that help me on the parade committee, it would be very tough. Because, Bill and a couple other people have helped build some floats. It wouldn't happen by yourself. So, I appreciate the opportunity to help the citizens of Miami Valley, and it'll be a great day once again.
So it's always a Holiday at Home, Kettering tradition. The chairs start coming out early this morning. People marking their spot.
They did.
What are we looking for in the parade this year? Anything new and exciting?
We've got 4 or 5 bands once again. We've got a new Chinese dance troupe, which will be really nice. They'll be in the kimonos and full gown. We've got about 120 some entries so far and counting, which is about the same as we had last year. And we've got some dancers, Middle Eastern dancers as well, Troupe Roja, which will be in the parade, and a couple of new car groups as well. So looking forward to everybody showing up.
Okay, so my favorite is always the Shriners.
I forgot, I'm sorry. Shriners are always welcome, and they're always here. And what would we do without the Shriners? I mean, a welcome asset to the community, and they sure do a lot for us.
They do.
And to the community.
Well, great. I know that you're busy. You're off to start running this thing and getting things started.
I am.
Thank you so much for coming out and joining us.
Thank you very much, and thanks to everyone.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 Kettering Holiday at Home Hits It Out of the Park Parade. What's up, everybody? We're so happy to be here. I'm Dave. This is Christy. We're from Mix 1077, and we're here with you to announce in the parade. We have the Wright Pat Air Force Base Color Guard making their way up the street right now, and we want to thank them for their service. They are, of course, leading our parade today. We're going to have our national anthem in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Introducing Staff Sergeant Joanne Griffin from the U.S. Air Force Band of Flight. She will now sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Woo! Good job.
Dave, that was an amazing job.
Yeah, she did great. Sounded awesome.
Awesome.
Kicking off our Holiday Home Parade. Christy Leach, beautiful morning here in Kettering.
It is.
Not too terribly hot. Nice breeze.
Much cooler than last year.
Yes, perfect day for our parade. And here comes the Holiday at Home theme banner. Welcome to the 2019 Kettering Holiday at Home Parade. Holiday at Home hits it out of the park. Give these ladies a nice round of applause. Good job. All right, here we have our 2019 theme floats. Riding today are the chairperson of the board, Don Wyatt, President Bethany Roush, and Vice President Carrie Kinn. Our two special theme guests today are Heater and Jem from the Dayton Dragons. What's up, y'all? Looking good, especially you, Heater.
Hello, I am here with Bethany Roush, this year's Holiday at Home president. Bethany, how are you holding up?
Doing good so far. I'm ready to cut the ribbon and start this show.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your theme, how you came up with it.
Yes, so baseball is a big part of my family's life. My husband plays baseball, coaches baseball. It's always been a big part of our family. And I think more than ever, our communities, our towns, our country needs to come together. And what better way to inspire that than creating a team atmosphere?
I love that. So, family, a long history of being with Holiday at Home. So tell us when it kind of started and how you got roped into it.
Yes, so my grandpa actually first started volunteering. My aunt was one of the first, well, a princess when the Holiday at Home pageant was really booming. So we're trying to get that back up to that stage. And then my mom was president, my dad was involved when we used to have family night out, we had fireworks, so I've always been around it as long as I can remember. So it's kind of just my time. I moved back to Dayton after school, got involved, and so it's now my time to take over the role.
So today being the last day, the parade starts the day. Tell me what you're most excited about today, what you want to see.
Yes, so I think we have some fun guests that are going to make an appearance this year that we've never had before. So I'm really excited to see them. I'm also very excited to see all the little kids groups. I love just seeing how excited they are and how they believe that they're just a mini celebrity. So I just love to see their faces light up when they walk by the grandstand. So I think those are the two things I'm mainly excited about.
And it's going to hopefully be beautiful weather today,
Yes.
all day long.
Right now it looks great, so we're just praying that it just continues to be a great day.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Bethany.
Thank you, Dawn.
Hello, and we're back with our vice president for this year, Carrie King. Carrie, how are you holding up?
I'm great. Getting excited.
Weekend's almost over, which means you're going to take over.
Yeah.
Are you ready? You prepared?
I'm pumped. I'm ready to do it.
Got a theme in mind? Any drops of anything that we might?
It's going to be full of cheer and spirit.
Oh, okay. So Holiday at Home has been a long family tradition for your family.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, what it kind of means to you.
Well, of course, just like any Kettering youth, I was in the parade, made a float with my brownie troop. Really excited about the tradition every year, going to the crafts with my mom and dad. I moved away from Kettering for a while. My husband was in the military, and when I came back, my dad was now sitting on the planning committee for Holiday at Home, and he invited me to join. He said, "You're back in Kettering, let's get involved." I got involved back in 1999, started doing the pageant that we had back then, went into the coronation ball, became vice president, and was president back in 2009. Since my daughter started in the committee, we've just circled back around as a family, and I'm going to do it again.
Well, that's exciting. So the committee is a big part of Holiday at Home. I know you're counting on all of them next year.
Yes.
Anything that the community can do, how could they get involved if they want to volunteer?
Oh, yes. I mean, the Holiday at Home is what it is all about, being at home, being involved with our own. The community of Kettering is always welcome to volunteer, get involved, help out. Everybody always has, "Hey, I wish you would do this," or "I think this would be great if you did this." Even just an email or some suggestions, some input. Of course, we might say, "Well, how can we use you to help us out with that?" But we love to hear from the community. We love help from the community. It is a family affair, so anybody in the family can be involved or come work together. We'd love to have you.
So now that you have a beautiful young granddaughter.
I do.
I know the parade is so much fun. What are you guys looking forward to today?
Well, I love the Fairmont cheerleaders. I have a passion for the cheerleaders. I love them. They're my favorite. I do like to see our city officials just welcoming us as a community, and I love to see all the Kettering youth and all the activities that they're doing.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to stop by and chat with us, and we will see you next year when you're president.
All right.
Up next, we have the Grand Marshal. Jim Berlin is the 2019 Holiday at Home Grand Marshal. He owns Farmers Insurance Agency here in Kettering. He's a member of the Dorwood Optimist Club. He's been involved with the Van Buren PTO, Fairmont Athletic Boosters, Kettering Backpack Program, Partners for Healthy Youth, coach for the Kettering Rec Center, and Kettering Leadership Academy. He's participated in the Kettering Noons Divas Day Out program, raising money for Kettering Backpack Program. Welcome, Jim Berlin.
Hi, and welcome back. I am with the 2019 Holiday at Home Grand Marshal, Jim Berlin. Jim, good to see you today.
Same here.
So it's such an honor to be Grand Marshal of Holiday at Home. Kind of tell me how that unfolded for you, your experience.
Well, right now it was a total surprise to me. You know, it's one of these opportunities that I thought I had to be a little bit older, put a little bit more time into it. But to get that phone call, it was just, I thought you guys were joking.
Well, we weren't joking. You had high recommendations from everyone in the community. You're so involved in our community. Tell us a little bit about the community service group that you're giving back to this year and who you've chosen as your charity.
Okay, so some of the things that I've been involved with, part of the Dorwood Optimist, been involved with them. It's a community service that helps give to the youth of the community. Been part of the PTO. I've also been part of the boosters, but the Kettering Backpack Program is the charity of choice. That is very dear to my heart because I remember when I first moved to the Kettering area. I'm one of 8 kids, being number 7 of 8. I remember being going to school early to get the free reduced lunch plan, and to see how it helps these kids from a nutritional standpoint. It just means a lot to me.
So if people aren't sure what the Kettering Backpack Program is and what it does for the community, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the Kettering Backpack Program, what it is, it just gives food to these kids that go home that need it, some nutritional food. They put the food into their backpacks discreetly, and so when they go home, they have at least some nutritional food into their bellies. So when they come back to school on Monday, they're well fed and ready to start the week, not being lethargic, but ready to tackle the school week for that following week.
Such a great organization.
It is.
We really appreciate you choosing them. It's one that we've donated to many times over the years, and hopefully many more times to come. But today's the big day. It's the parade.
I'm
You're going to
excited.
ride in the parade, lead us off. Who's going to be riding with you today?
Well, my beautiful wife, Lisa, and Mark Schweikart is going to be driving the car.
Okay, wonderful. So have a great day.
Thank
Take
you.
it all in. Enjoy your little spotlight for the day. And we'll
exciting.
see you soon in the parade.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, this is the Kettering Dorwood Optimist. Dorwood Optimists serve the youth of Kettering with community service and scholarship programs. Today they celebrate one of their own, Jim Berlin.
Coming up, one of the best bands around.
That's a big one. Holy moly.
It's the Fairmont Marching Firebirds. They are proud to represent the Kettering City Schools and the entire Kettering community in today's parade. The Marching Firebirds are under the direction of Michael Burning and Matthew Phillips, with assistance from Holly Maldonado, Tommy Rome, Kelsey Clawan, and Jeremy Oliver. The band is being led by drum majors Scott McElfresh, Becca Kurtz, Emily Merritt, and Rebecca Staniford. This year, they're competing at the Ohio State University Buckeye Invitational and the Bands of America Super Regionals. On October 19th, they'll host the Kettering Classic Band Invitational with 20 bands performing. Marching Firebirds thank the Kettering community for their continued support.
Here to go, Christy Lee. About to rock something good. Sounding good as always, Christy Lee.
Always
Sounding
sounds good.
always. Loud. Awesome.
Dave, you and I both know that marching band uniforms are not cool
No.
to march
They're
in.
very, very hot, yes.
They're very warm.
All right, coming up behind the marching band, we have the Fairmont High School Cheer Squad. Fairmont award-winning cheerleaders are coached by Carrie Ken. Recently, the competition team has placed at the UCA Cheer Nationals. Cheer squads also enjoyed cheering for the Fairmont football and basketball teams as they competed in postseason play.
Kettering Middle School cheerleaders support athletics and love spreading Firebird spirit.
All right, gang, here come the Kettering Youth Football and Cheer Organization. This is for children in grades 1 through 6. The goal is to give basic instruction in the fundamentals of football and cheerleading, to encourage unity, sportsmanship, and pride, and to promote fairness on and off the field, and to always strive to have fun.
The Fairmont High School Spirit Chain campaign. Oh, Spirit Chain's coming up. We're going to hold off on that one. We were counting on that. It's a lot of football and cheer squad, Dave.
You ain't kidding, sister. Go get it,
That's
Fairmont.
a lot of football
Go
players.
Firebird.
All righty, now we've got the Spirit Chain. The Fairmont High School Spirit Chain campaign is proud to support the following charities for 2019. The Kettering Backpack Program, Clothes That Work, and A Special Wish. Students will be working hard to raise funds for these wonderful charities, and last year Fairmont raised a record-breaking $100,001. Thank you, Spirit Chain.
Thank you. Looking good. Time to get a look at the Future Firebirds basketball. Future Firebirds is select basketball and cheer for 2nd through 6th graders. They're a proud feeder program for Fairmont High School and have won dozens of trophies over the past decade. Way to go, guys. Yeah, I'd lose every one of those basketballs, Christy Lee.
Oh, I love a cappella, Dave.
I know it.
11th Hour is in its 19th year of existence. In addition to being the first ever high school group on NBC's The Sing-Off, 11th Hour has appeared on ABC's Extreme Makeover Home Edition, has won a gold medal in the World Choir Games, and has appeared on numerous national educational conferences.
Do you remember what he said? I do. He told you he never ever hurt you. Oh, here we go again. Another breakup, makeup. When you gonna wake up? I'm gonna be the one to call him out. Look how many times he let you down. When's he gonna learn to be a real man?
We can only dream of singing like that, Dave.
I know. Man, they'd kick me out right away, Christy Lee. All right, this is AIM for the Handicapped. Adventures in Movement is a nonprofit agency created in 1958 by founder and national executive director Dr. Joe A. Geiger. The AIM method of specialized movement education works for children with special needs but can be utilized for any age group. They currently work in over 20 local public schools, multiple senior living and memory care units, as well as working one-on-one at the Nancy Lopez Trailing Center. Come volunteer today. That is AIM for the Handicapped.
Now we've got the Kettering Police Department and Honor Guard. The motorcycle unit and canine officers, plus the Honor Guard, They act as guardians of the colors at ceremonial events and provide funeral honors for fallen law enforcement officers. Canine, the Kettering Police Canine Unit consists of 3 canines and their handlers, Sergeant Andrew DeSalvo with Canine Nash, Officer Devin Maloney. Well, hello. That's pretty cool. Devin Maloney has Canine Jax and Officer Harrison has Canine Ox. Motorcycle officers Kent Tischler and CJ Paulin make up the KPD motor unit. These officers are assigned to patrol and traffic functions, but also attend many ceremonial and special events.
By the way, what you just saw overhead was the Red Star team. They are doing a couple of formation passes. They are specialized aircraft designed for formation flying and aerobatics. The first pass, 5-ship VIC, the Vic formation, is a formation devised for military aircraft and first used during World War I.
I think he likes the parade. What do you guys think?
Heck yeah.
That tail's wagging. Well, he's ready to go. Now
There's
we've
the
got
mayor.
Mayor Don Patterson and First
What's Mayor?
Lady
How you doing?
Maureen
Love
Patterson.
the car. Looking good in there. It's all driven by Toby Hartzell. Nice looking car.
And here's the mayor's grandchildren, driven in Bethany's truck.
Hi, grandchildren. Hi, grandchildren. All right, here's the city of Kettering Council. Kettering City Council's Bill Lauder, Vice Mayor, Jackie Fisher, Rob Scott, Joe Wanamaker, Tony Klepich, and Bruce Duke. What's up, guys? What's up, Council?
And now we've got the Kettering Fire Department engine 32. There they are again.
Once again, that's the Red Star Formation
Yes.
Flying Group. Looking good, gang.
This fire truck is housed here at the station on Far Hills.
Nice. Thank you for your service. First responders. All right, here's the Kettering Board of Education, Christy Lee. The Kettering Board of Education made up of President Jennifer Kane, Vice President Julie Gilmore, and board members Jim Ambrose, Toby Henderson, and Lori Parks. Board of Education represents the citizens of Kettering and a portion of Moraine in determining appropriate educational opportunities for every child in the Kettering City School District. Let's give them a hand. Christy Lee, is that the bus you took to school?
Yes, it is. It is Buster, the school bus, a fully animated, remote-controlled miniature school bus robot used to teach students about school bus safety. Buster is 3 feet long with a stop arm and working lights with blinking red and amber flashers. He can wink, he can move his eyes, and talk to the children. Much like you, Dave.
Christy Lee, little do these kids know, but they are heading right to school after this after the parade's
Oh,
over.
no. You guys have your
Have a
homework
great
done?
day of school. You got school today, guys.
No, it's today. We're taking you right
you're
now.
heading right there.
We tricked you. That baby's too little for school. Well, now we've got the Kettering Sister Cities. It was founded March 28th, 1968. 2 sister cities, Steyr, Austria, and Kettering, England. Their mission is to build people-to-people relationships based on youth and adult exchange visits and social and cultural gatherings with sister cities worldwide. Visit the booth and help support the 2019 International Overall Program, Winning Youth Exchange.
And we've got the Kettering Health Network, Sports Medicine. Now, whether you're a weekend warrior, youth player, or professional athlete, each client is at the heart of everything we do at Kettering Sports Medicine. From the moment you check in at the front desk to the day you finish one of our many programs, the sports medicine staff will be there every step of the way to guide you through the process. Thank you, guys.
MedFlight Flyover of Ohio is partnered with Kettering Health Network to provide emergency transportation of critical patients. MedFlight has 9 helicopters in the state of Ohio. MedFlight vehicle known as the Fly Car, when weather is unsuitable for flying, the Fly Car will intercept an ambulance crew and assist with critical patient care. Kettering Mobile Care and Kettering Health Network partnered with Buckeye Ambulance to form Kettering Mobile Care, thus allowing us to provide prompt and safe quality transportation of patients.
All right, here comes the Carlisle House. They're a platinum sponsor. The Carlisle House is locally owned and operated by a long-standing Dayton family tradition. Carlisle House offers the community a fresh new approach to senior living. Come check out what the Carlisle House can offer you and your loved ones. Cool bus.
That's pretty cool. Here's the Dayton Women's Club. They love that horn. It's a Dayton tradition since 1916, and they pride themselves on offering a great service, timeless elegance, and superb food, while our Victorian mansion provides an atmosphere not found anywhere else in Dayton.
And next up is the Dayton Mothers of Twins Club. The DMOTC was founded in 1943 by Anne Franklin. In its 76th year, the club is the oldest of its kind in the United States. The club's main purpose is to meet the unique needs of a mother of multiples, both emotionally and socially. That's a big duck, Christy Lee.
Yes, it is. It's for URS. It's a local nonprofit with a 60-year history of serving infants, children, and adults and seniors with disabilities or other needs in the Miami Valley area. United Rehabilitation Services will host the 16th annual Rubber Duck Regatta Saturday, September 14th at 4:30. You can get your ducks at Kroger, I think, or go online, DaytonDucks.com, adopt a duck, and you might win one of any amazing prizes.
Absolutely. All right, next up is Life Connection of Ohio, the nonprofit organization that promotes and facilitates organ donation in the West Central Ohio. Walking the parade are people whose lives have been saved or touched by organ donation. Did you know that one person has the power to save 8 lives through organ donation and heal 125 more lives through tissue donation? Thanks for being in the parade, guys.
That is amazing. Love that. Uh-oh, Dave. Looks like you're in trouble. Sheriff Rob Streck manages a full-service law enforcement agency with over 450 employees and an annual budget of $40 million. They provide police services to the residents of Montgomery County plus Jefferson, Harrison, and Washington townships. The sheriff is also responsible for court security, operating a 900-bed county jail, prison transportation, and inmate work details, civil process service, and staffing of the Regional Dispatch Center, which provides police, fire, medical, dispatching, and communication services for 25 agencies in Montgomery County. Sheriff Streck provides active community programs such as the Range Task Force, Montgomery County Drug-Free Coalition, and jail complacency programs. Police Athletic League 2 to the community, which brings deputies and youths partnering for a better future.
And we have the Moraine Police Department would like to thank the community for those who gave Moraine PD a hand during the 2019 National Night Out event and throughout the year. Community support and collaboration are vital to the mission of the Moraine Police Department. So thank you guys and thank you for your service. There's a Lytle Fire Truck Restorations. Retired Kettering volunteer firefighter collects old fire engines. Here today we have a 1988 Sufin. If I pronounced that right. If I did not, I apologize.
It's time for the Civic Band. Kettering
Ew.
Civic Band is our all-volunteer community band who in 2019 is celebrating their 60th anniversary. Membership is open to all post-high school musicians and is always accepting new members. Anybody out there play a horn? Come on. You need to be in this. This is so much fun. They rehearse year-round, playing everything from Mozart to Broadway. For more information, visit ketteringcivicband.org.
All right, so we have the Queen's Float here as our 2019 Holiday at Home court. Miss Holiday at Home is Gwendolyn Peters of Kettering, Ohio. Everybody give her a big warm welcome. She prefers to be called Your Highness for the rest of the day. Runner-up is Sophia Fernandez of Bellbrook, and runner-up Victoria Clement of Centreville.
Well, I am here with our Holiday at Home queen, Gwendolyn Peters. Gwendolyn.
Hello.
So excited to see you.
Absolutely.
So today's the big day. It's your parade, your premiere for the city. So tell me a little bit about your experience so far.
So this year I participated in the pageant, and to say the least, I was a little bit nervous, but hearing my name called that I was the Holiday at Home queen was one of the best feelings in the world. I've actually done the parade since I was 6 years old with Girl Scouts and then with the Fairmont marching band.
Wonderful. So those marching band, the Firebirds are going to be missing you today.
Yes, and I'm really sad I can't be with them, but I don't have to march today, so.
That's good. So overall, how many people have you met during the pageant? What kind of things have you got to do?
It's been so exciting. I've got to meet some beautiful people. The people who are the princesses, who you'll meet soon, are absolutely phenomenal. And being able to meet the panel of judges that I got to speak to, they are all members of the community, and hearing that they liked what I had to say was a great feeling.
So in winning the Queen, you did get a nice scholarship.
Yes, I did.
So where do you plan on going to school, and what are you going to study?
I hope to go to the University of Dayton, and I hope to study child psychology and intervention specialty.
Wonderful. Well, we're so excited to see you in the parade
so
with all the
much.
princesses, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hello and welcome back. We are with Sophia Fernandez. She is one of our court runner-ups. So you're going to be a princess this year in the parade. Tell me a little bit about your experience so far with Holiday at Home.
I am so excited. I've been going to Holiday at Home since I was 1, and now I'm 20. So it's been a few years, but I'm really blessed and thankful that I get to be a part of the parade finally.
So what was your favorite part about the pageant? What did you enjoy?
Oh my gosh, meeting everybody. People are my thing, and I love just making so many new friends and meeting so many of the wonderful people a part of this community that make Holiday at Home possible.
Wonderful. So you've been at Holiday Home for years and years. What's your favorite part about the whole weekend?
The parade. I'm sorry, I know it's cliche, but I love the parade. It's one of my fondest memories of living in Kettering, getting to go with my whole family, getting to have my grandparents drive down, and we just get to sit and watch it together.
So today you get to ride in the parade?
I know. I'm so
But who do you want to kind of see in the parade? Do you like the bands? Are you kind of a Shriners person?
I love seeing the altar students. I'm a former altar gal, so I love seeing, my sister's a Lancey, so I get to see her this year too.
Okay, so that's so exciting. So for someone who might be wanting to apply for the pageant next year, good experience, what should they kind of look for? Any preparation they might want to do?
Do it, first of all, that's the first thing. It is totally worth it. It's a wonderful experience just to get to meet so many people and to really see all the things that make Kettering home.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Sophia, and we look forward to seeing you in the parade.
Yay, me too.
Hi, I'm here with Courtney Osting, our Holiday Home Committee Chair. Hi, Courtney, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Dawn?
Wonderful. And I see you have a visitor with us today.
This is Patches.
Patches. Is Patches here to watch the parade?
He is. He's super excited to watch his doggy friends go down the parade route.
Fun. So tell me a little bit about your experience with Holiday at Home. How long have you been with us?
I've been involved with Holiday at Home for about 1.5 years now. I serve as the pageant chair. It's been a great experience working with different schools and different youth in the community to offer them scholarship opportunities.
So the scholarship people and the pageant people this year, they're going to be riding in the parade.
Yes, they're going to be coming up, and we have a great group of representatives with us this year.
Okay, that's wonderful. And so if someone wants to get involved in the Holiday at Home pageant next year, where would they look for information? What would that look like for them?
So the applications open in January. You can find the information on the holidayathome.org website or on Facebook. Applicants just need to be between ages 17 and 21. It's open to both ladies and gentlemen and live in one of our south of Dayton communities.
Perfect. So anything else? What are you excited about this weekend?
I'm excited. I love festivals, so I'm excited for everything that festivals bring, festival food. The parade is always a lot of fun, and then just the students that we have representing us, they're going to do a great job just welcoming guests and representing what we have going on this weekend.
Perfect, and I'm sure Patches here will enjoy some little doggy treats at the festival.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Courtney.
Thank you.
Dave, here's some people that you and I never would have been in the car with them. These are the scholarship winners. The grand prize winner, $3,000 scholarship, Claire Berlin, a 2019 Kettering Fairmont grad. Runner-up with $1,000 for Paige McElroy, a 2019 Miamisburg High School grad, and $1,000 to Cora Cunningham, a senior at Alter High School.
Hi, I'm here with Tammy Lawson, our Community Service Scholarship Chair. Hi, Tammy. So good to see you.
Hi, Dawn.
So, scholarship program is near and dear to your heart. Tell us a little bit about the scholarship program this year.
Well, the scholarship program this year was very difficult for the judges. We had some really great candidates, but there were 3 lucky winners, and I know they're excited to be in the parade. And what's so awesome this year is UD's matching 2 of our winners that are attending UD. So that's the exciting part for the kids.
That's great. So, all in all, scholarship-wise, what if people enter the scholarship, what could they win? What kind of scholarship?
Our first prize is $3,000, and then second and third is $1,000 each.
Wow, so that's pretty amazing. That's impacting their future.
Yes.
So some of these kids are amazing people. I've met some of them. Tell me some of the great things that they're doing out in our community.
Oh, wow. Our scholarship is based on community service. So that is part of the scholarship. So in their essay, they list in 1,200 words or less all of the things they've did to volunteer in their community. It can be in the South community, anywhere, not just Kettering, but what they have done to volunteer. And they've helped plant trees. They have took groceries to the elderly. They've walked dogs. They've done a lot of things in the community.
That's pretty amazing. So if someone thinks, I'm doing a lot for my community, I should apply for this scholarship, what would they do next year?
They can go on our website, the Holiday at Home website, or they can go on Facebook. We also, this year I turned in scholarship applications to all of the local high schools, to the counselors, and they can fill out the application. It's just basically name, address, what city they live in, and then a 1,200 word or less essay of what their most special time of volunteering that stood out to them. And they send the application in, and there's a $25 fee, but that's it. It's really simple to apply.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So today the parade's getting ready to get started. Tell me what your favorite part is. What do you love about the Holiday at Home Parade?
My favorite part is the bands. I know some people don't believe this, but I was a majorette in high school, and I like to see all the bands coming through. It's a lot of memories for me.
So maybe one day we'll see you twirling down Far Hills Avenue again.
Yes, I have been challenged before, and I still can twirl.
I bet you can. Well, thank you so much for coming out for the interviews.
All right, thank you, Dawn.
Here we go. We can relate to this. Here comes Giggles and Grins with their funny shoes and big hearts. You got all kinds of funny shoes.
I got big
Christy Lee.
shoes, I do.
This hometown clown group is entertained throughout the Dayton area, and members have attended international conventions and workshops. The mayors of Kettering and Fairmont have given awards to their group for their community service. Doesn't our world just need a little bit more laughter, Christy?
I think it does. We also have Highfield Door Sales. They've been a sponsor of Holiday at Home for over 12 years. Rodney and Becky Highfield started their business in their Kettering home garage 24 years ago. Their commitment to serving the local community in the entire Miami Valley is top quality workmanship and material. That is their highest priority. Rodney says we treat our customers the way we would want to be treated in our own home. Conveniently located on Stroop Road across from Mama DeSalvo's.
Hello, I am with Rodney Highfield, our 2019 car show guru. Rodney, so good to see you.
Always, always.
Good. So today, Monday, it's Labor Day. What's going to be going on over at the car show?
So we have an awesome bunch of feature vehicles is what I'm really excited about. We have the Batmobile. It is a very special Batmobile. It's got, hopefully everybody's okay with the fact that it's got guns coming out the side and razor blades out the front. And I mean, it is a bring back of what the Batmobile used to be back in the 50s and the 60s. And it's the nicest Batmobile that I've ever seen.
Wow, nice. And anything else special?
A lot of really super custom cars. Very, very eye-catching for me when I see them at car shows. And I look for that very unique vehicle that will draw people's attention. So I'm going to leave out a little bit of a surprise. Just come on out and let's look at it, and I'm sure you will enjoy it.
So they come to the car show. Judges, you got a panel of judges. Yes, judge.
We have 9 judges. Okay. So we have 9 classes with 6 vehicles in every class. And all of these vehicles, that's part of the show, they are invitational only. I personally handpick every one of them. I go around to car shows all basically year long, and I handpick some of the nicest cars that you will typically will not see in a parking lot at Meijer's grocery store.
Okay.
It is that kind of car. These folks have a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money. I like to call it as a built, not bought.
Okay.
It is super nice cars.
So Highfield does so many great things for Holiday at Home.
No doubt, we try.
We're going to see all those red trucks in the parade. A lot of your crew gets involved. Tell me some of your favorite memories about Holiday at Home.
Originally, when we got involved with Holiday at Home, we was a part of the clothing room for the Kettering School Board. And one of my wife's very good friends was Sherry Sumners, and she was a big part of the clothing room. And we pulled a float for the nonprofit organization there. So gosh, that's been 15 years ago or so. Okay. And we've lost Sherry, and we wanted to continue to be a part of it, so I took on the car show part.
Well, you do
and our
a
company
great
sponsors
job.
too. We sponsor this for probably about the past 7 years. Our company sponsors the Holiday at Home.
And you have other people who give to the car show, gift certificates, goodie bags,
Yes. We have
swag bags.
Lots of we call them goodie buckets because we have put them in a 5-gallon bucket now. And all the car guys, everybody needs a bucket to wash their car. So sure. I've kind of changed that up a little bit. So, and we do appreciate all of our vendors that help us give out to our clients there. So.
Well, we not only appreciate you doing the car show every year, but Highfield Doors for all they do for our community. So thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing those red trucks in the parade.
Couldn't be more proud. Thank you.
And now we have the Tannenberg Pet Resorts. Let's give a shout out, say hey-oh to a longtime sponsor of the Kettering Holiday at Home festivities. Family owned since 1948, Tannenberg on East Stroop Road is proud to be the city's oldest business. You can trust that your pet always has the best possible care at Tannenberg.
Got some flyers here, Dave.
Yeah, we do.
Under the direction of Kenneth Will, the Pride of Dayton Marching Band is a show band from the University of Dayton. Since 1905, the Pride of Dayton has entertained bands at football games, band festivals, and parades across Ohio. Recognized for their energetic parade dances and powerful halftime performances, the Pride of Dayton consists of students from UD Wright State and Sinclair Community College. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is not easy.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
guys, here comes St. Albert the Great. It's a Catholic community of faith in Jesus Christ. They worship, they learn, they share. They are located at the end of the parade route at Far Hills and Dorothy Lane and offer school for students in preschool through 8th grade. What's up, St. Albert the Great?
Up next, we've got Tamo Martial Arts Competition Team, Grandmaster Manuel Tanenko, celebrating his 43rd year anniversary in teaching the Miami Valley area. Teaching age 4 on up to adults, they have 7 different martial arts curriculum. Tai Chi, Kung Fu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Krav Maga, Filipino, oh boy.
Skip that one.
I will. They've been inducted into several Martial Arts Hall of Fame and a member of the Dorwood Optimist. Thank you, Tamo Martial Arts.
Oh, Christy Lee.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, Christy Lee, check this out. Waynesville Dogs on Hogs. No worries about the dogs because they are all fastened to the rider for safety. They support the construction and the use of off-leash recreational dog parks. What's up, Dogs on Hogs? So cute.
So cute. Here we have St. Jacob Lutheran Church in its beautiful historic downtown Miamisburg. The steeple is the tallest around. We love making history come alive by riding tall wheel bikes. Our record-setting group is in many parades, and our pastor is trying to ride his tall unicycle for the 25th time in history. '25th time in the Holiday at Home. That's pretty amazing.
Wow. What's up?
How does it get down from there?
I have no idea. Falls?
That's one way. He's concentrating.
All right, coming up behind St. Jacob Lutheran is Cub Scout Pack number 236. Pack 236, Kettering, Ohio, is sponsored by Christ United Methodist Church. They consist of over 30 boys and girls ranging from 5 to 11 years old.
Nice. Anybody want any cookies? You guys have any cookies for us?
Cookies. Cookies.
Girl Scouts of Western Ohio Kettering Service Unit is the preeminent leadership development organization for girls in Kettering. The journey began over 100 years ago when Juliette Gordon Lowe organized the first Girl Scout troop in Savannah, Georgia. They continue to honor her vision, building courage in girls, confidence, and character.
Right behind the girls, we got Cub Scout Pack 28, Miami Valley Council Club. Our Cub Scout Pack 28, they provide fun and engaging learning opportunities for boys and girls, including camping trips, educational activities, and social events.
Here's the Eastwood Iron Horses and vintage baseball players from all over Ohio. They play baseball without gloves. That's gotta hurt. Games are played around the Dayton area at Eastwood Metro Park, also Carolyn Park, Tip City, and Springfield. They're a nonprofit 501c3 organization who use baseball to teach history and fund and raise and help support area Little League teams. Awesome. Also with veterans and other great charitable organizations.
All right, check out these guys. Scouting Pack 236, Troop 236, Crew 236, and Troop 237 are based out of Christ United Methodist Church on Schroyer Road in Kettering. Consist of over 100 boys and girls ranging from 5 to 17. Come see us at the bounce houses next to the phrase for more information.
How'd they get those rockets there?
I don't know.
Hi, guys.
These guys back here got it easy.
Anybody in the tent? No?
No. He's going.
He's going to take a nap.
He's going to take it. Good night.
Well, here comes the Carroll High School band. The Carroll High School Marching Patriots are proud to march once again in the Holiday at Home Parade. In addition to this event, the Patriots compete locally and nationally at events sponsored by Mid-States Band Association and the Bands of America.
All right, next up is a VIP sponsor, the Special Occasions Party Supply. They're a family-owned and operated party and costume store on Stroop Road. They would like to thank the community once again as they just celebrated 10 wonderful years of being a part of this community. Awesome.
Here come the Alter High School Marching Knights. They are the premier music performance ensemble at Alter High School. They are the 6-time Mid-States Band Association Grand Champion and 4-time Bands of America Grand National Semifinalist.
Nice.
This year they're going to travel to San Diego to compete in the Bands of America Super Regional Championships. That's November 1st and the 2nd.
Christy Lee, they are led by the Alter Lancerettes. They're the largest dance team in Ohio. Sandwiched in between of them, I guess. Lancerettes will be attending the 100th anniversary Dunkin' Donuts Thanksgiving Day Parade in Philadelphia, Christy.
That's pretty cool.
Group consists of 74 girls, freshmen through seniors at Alter High School. Alter cheerleaders represent Alter High School at all major football, basketball, and soccer games. Girls represent freshmen through seniors at Alter High School. Cheerleaders wish you a great holiday weekend.
All right, here they come. It's the Dorothy Lane Market Umbrella Brigade. Locally owned and operated, Dorothy Lane Market was founded in 1948. Through the past 70 years, Dorothy Lane Market has always taken great pride in forming connections with area farmers and giving back to the community, being the store that accommodates by providing customer service beyond comparison as well as quality, flavor, and first food. The Umbrella Brigade is composed of Dorothy Lane Market associates who volunteer to participate in this parade.
I'm digging the cars behind them too there,
Oh,
Christy.
yeah.
Do you see that?
Future cashiers, awesome.
Future cashiers.
Dave, I don't know what kind of car that is.
I don't know, that's fun. I'm gonna get my hands on one of them. Oh boy. Christy Lee.
Uh-oh.
We know these guys.
Look who it is. It is the one and only Kettering resident Kim Ferris.
Kim Ferris driving the Mix 1077 van.
Everybody loves
Woo!
Kim.
What's up, Kimmy? How you doing? Hey, both hands on the wheel, please, Kim.
Kim's not a very good driver, so they only let her go in parades.
Is that Faith? Faith is back there at B94.5, man.
B94.5.
Hi, Faith.
I'd say
How
they're
you
probably
doing?
the best country station in town, wouldn't you,
I
Dave?
totally agree. Soul Patrol. Rolling in the Channel 999 van.
Carlos.
What's up, Soul? Hi, Carlos. What's up? And bring it up there in the TUE van. TUE rocks. It's Sydney. What's going on?
You know, Dave, I heard that WTE has a new midday guy.
They do. He's really good.
I hear his
You
name
should
is-
listen in
I think it's
sometime.
you.
It is me, Christy Lee. Thank you. Oh.
Hello.
Well, we got the Right B Flyer coming up. This is the half-scale 1916 Model T staff car. Half-scale model Right B Flyer and full-size Right B Flyer can be seen at the Wright Brothers Airport. Overhead today, if you saw them earlier, are the formations of the Red Star Pilots Association, a nonprofit worldwide organization. Their mission is promoting and preserving vintage aircraft, especially those originating from current and former communist bloc nations. Pretty cool. All right, here's 1949 Willys Jeep. This is owned by Bob Beach from Springfield, Ohio. Our VIP passenger is Neil Smalley. Say hi, Neil. Neil graduated from Fairmont High School and served in the Army Reserve for 6 years as a member of the 318 Signal Corps with active duty at Fort Meade, Maryland from 1961 to 1963. Following his military service, he worked at Wright Pat for 34 years. Welcome, Neil.
Now comes the American Legion VFW post. Carrying the banner is the color guard under the direction of Jim O'Neill. We've got the commander of the Kettering American Legion Post 598, Keith Eastman, who's in his first year as commander of the largest American Legion post in Ohio. In the van are members who served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the Persian Gulf, Iraq, Afghanistan, and even some are on active duty. In the VFW River Rats van are the representatives of Post 3438 in West Carrollton.
All right, this is the Miamisburg American Legion Post 165 Honor Guard, van carrying members of the Combined Honor Guard, commanded by Wayne Kern, who is also the post commander. This terrific unit is made up of veterans who are members of Kettering American Legion Post 598, Miamisburg American Legion Post 165, and West Carrollton VW Post 3438. They annually provide over 200 rifle salutes with taps and flag folding for funeral and special event ceremonies.
Members of the Marine Corps League, they are out, and we're going to go with the Veterans Service, Montgomery County Veterans Service. They're a county agency dedicated to serving Montgomery County veterans. The commission provides assistance in filing claims to the Veterans Administration, which includes the preparation of forms and documentation of claims and pertinent data. Obtaining medals, too. Financial assistance is available.
All right behind those guys is the Richard Montgomery chapter, Sons of the American Revolution. This is a nonprofit charitable organization affiliated with the Ohio Society and National Society of SAR, whose members have proven ancestry to patriotic activity during the Revolutionary War and founding of these United States of America.
That's impressive, Dave.
It is.
The Miami Valley Military History Museum was established to preserve the memory of the veterans of our armed forces, past, present, and future. They highlight the military history of local communities and the state of Ohio and help foster patriotism and respect for veterans of the armed forces. Join us in remembering those who have served in defense of liberty, a place where our veterans are welcomed and honored. Dave, what's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
No, it's the C. Next, we have Honor Flight Dayton. Our mission is to take veterans of World War II, the Korean era, the Vietnam era, to their national memorials in Washington, D.C. Priority is given to terminally ill veterans from any of these wars. These trips, both via air or our RVC ground transportation program, are provided at no cost to all qualified veterans, which includes airfare, bus transportation while in D.C., meals, T-shirts, and disposable cameras. We love the Honor Flight.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you. right, the Dayton Vet Center offers mental health and readjustment counseling for our combat veterans. Because they are a part of the VA, they are able to offer their services at no cost to the veteran. So thank you to all our vets.
Up next, we have the Disabled American Veterans. John Blahovensack, Ohio State Commander, Disabled American Veterans. David Weeks, Commander, Chapter 9 of the Dayton Kettering Disabled American Veterans. And Brett Davidson, Auxiliary Commander, Unit 9, Dayton Kettering Disabled American Veterans.
You like that setup? You like all the faces of mine? That's all you need is one face. Now you have three faces. Oh. Well, thank you. I'll just be criticized. I'll find a pen and a pencil. Why don't you send me your email? Daughter. Just kidding. Oh,
All right, next up is the Patriot Pin-Up.
Hubba hubba.
What's up, ladies? Patriot Pin-Up Dayton, Ohio chapter is a non-profit 501c3 veterans charity. Give a big round of applause to the Patriot Pin-Up girls.
They are beautiful.
or better yet, do you have a phone? Okay, you give me your email.
Carlisle Historical Park brings the past to life through 35 museums. The exhibits are on a beautiful 65-acre campus. Be sure to mark your calendar for Sunday, September 15th for the 13th annual Dayton Concours d'Elegance Car Show, which features over 200 vintage and custom automobiles and motorcycles. That's a tall bike, Dave.
And a tall hat.
Here comes the Clodbusters.
What's up, Clodbusters?
Baseball Club. That is pretty cool. No gloves on those boys either.
No.
Looks like they're going to have a big game coming up in at Carlisle Park. That's
All
where
right,
they play.
fun. All
yes,
right.
Coming up in September, yeah.
Now we'd like to introduce to you the Shriners.
Good morning, Kettering. I said good morning, Kettering. My name is Rob Picker, and I have the honor of bringing you the Antioch Shriners from Dayton, Ohio. This 2019 marks the 121st year since the founding of the Antioch Shrine. This 121-year-old organization covers 14 counties and currently has 1,700 members. First up, passing us by the review stand, the Parade Escort. Parade Escort is under the direction of Randy Izor. Antioch Shriners are officially the largest provider of continuous health care services for children in North America. throughout their network of 22 hospitals. What's even more remarkable is that these children are treated regardless of their family's ability for payment.
Okay.
Legion of Honor. Next up, the CEO of Antioch and the Board of Governors, the Divan of Antioch. WTUE's Paul Bretziger. And his lady, Allison. Classic Cars. Past potentates of Antioch, Dave Heiser. Next up is a Motor Corps, under direction of Gary Shiflett. Motor Corps consists of 3 different groups of Antioch. The beautiful Harley motorcycles that you see passing by now. The musical sounds of the Doom Buggies. And the specialty group. Antioch's Motor Corps. The specialty group hosts that favorite cartoon character, Snoopy, resting on his doghouse. Say hello to Snoopy. Following the Motor Corps, the Greeters, under the direction of John Cole. Antioch's Greeters. And then followed the Greeters, this large box truck, showing a banner of Antioch's fundraising event, the Sportsman's Raffle. Sportsman's Raffle will be held next Saturday at Greene County Fairgrounds. Antioch's Classic Cars, under the direction of Jim Matthews. While the classic cars go by, let me tell you a little bit about Antioch and the main purpose for this organization. Antioch is part of Shriners International, which is hosted and centered in Tampa, Florida. The purpose of all Shriners is support of the Shriners Children's Hospitals. Antioch, being in Dayton, is most fortunate, as 2 hospitals are located within short driving distance. First, Children's Hospital for Shriners in Cincinnati. The second one is a newly built hospital on University of Kentucky campus in Lexington, Kentucky. Now, Dayton is most fortunate of all cities, and here's the reason why. Cincinnati Children's Hospital is coming to Dayton. Papers are all but signed, and Cincinnati Children's Hospital for the Shrine will be joining Dayton Children's Hospital in Dayton. Antique Classic Cars. Kettering at Home Parade is most fortunate in that this is the only parade in which the ladies of Antioch are invited to ride with the nobles in their vehicles. The ladies of Antioch support their husbands and the Shrine. We'd like to acknowledge them for their efforts and allowing them to participate and show you how much fun they are having. Next up, Antioch Bobbies. Antioch Bobbies are keystone characters riding scat kidney mini bikes. Watch as they perform. The Antioch Bobbies will be followed by their own 1926 Rio Grande paddy wagon. It's always an event at Antioch, every parade, to find out who the prisoner is inside the paddy wagon. The Antioch Bobbies recently competed in an international competition known as the Imperial in Nashville, Tennessee. And Antioch has the proud distinction of winning 3 first-place trophies, and then the High Points Trophy. 3 first place in inspection, drill, and competition. Antioch Bobbies. Antioch, Kentucky Colonels, under the direction of Joe Thorpe. This unit was officially sanctioned by the governor from the state of Kentucky. Antioch Colonels. Here they are, fathers and sons. Parents, hold back your children. The Antioch Indycars. Under the direction of Eric Bull. Watches these high-powered go-karts scream down the straightaway, screeching their tires through the turns. Antioch Indycars. Each of these vehicles, and all the vehicles you see in today's parade, are individually owned, maintained by their driver. Following the Indycars, Antioch's Marching Patrol, which has evolved to Antioch's Scooter Patrol. Under the direction of Ron Rhodes. Antioch Marching Patrol. The Funtastics. Funtastics with Snoopy. Under the direction of Virgil Neal. Following the Funtastics, on these powered big wheel vehicles, the Drifters. The Drifters is the newest unit of Antioch, formed just last year, under the direction of Tyler Middlestead. Watch as they slide around, drifting through the corners and the turns. Antioch Provost Guard, under the direction of Chief Deputy Roger DeLong. Antioch's Provost Guard. Antioch's four-wheelers. Antioch's four-wheelers under the direction of Greg Burrows. These Corvette replica go-karts. Watch as they perform in their maneuvers. Roaring down the straightaways, making those sharp hairpin turns. Antioch four-wheelers. Antioch four-wheelers. Bringing up the last vehicle of Antioch's Brigade, the Calliope. Today, our Calliope is being played by Anne. Ladies and gentlemen of Antioch of Kettering, Antioch wishes to thank you for inviting us to participate in your Holiday at Home Parade. We hope you have a great remaining day. Enjoy the rest of the parade, and we look forward to seeing you again next year. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, how about them Shriners, Christy
How
Lee?
about those Shriners?
Awesome job,
They
guys.
sure
Thank
have
you.
fun, don't they?
Always a highlight of the parade, that's for sure.
All right, coming up next, we've got the Pride of Washington Township, Engine 12.
Hey.
Served the residents of Washington Township in Centreville from 1969 to 2000. The firefighters riding are retired. The engine is privately owned by Richard Ewing. I'd like to privately own a fire truck.
What would you do?
Where would you put
I
it?
know, right. Right behind them is Washington Township Engine 21. They served the residents of Washington Township and Centreville from 1972 to 2000. This engine responded to numerous calls in Kettering as well as over the years. Firefighters riding are all retired. Thank you, guys. Engine 21 is privately owned by Steve Gilbert.
The Montgomery County Environmental Services, along with Kirby the Cardinal. Hey, Kirby.
What up, Kirby?
They'd like to remind residents to recycle right. This 16-foot replica of a recycling bin and its contents were constructed from over 85% recycled materials. For more information on recycling and litter prevention programs or to tour the new Environmental Learning Center, please visit mcswd.org.
All right behind them, the Miami Valley Communications Council. MVCC is a municipal communications and technology organization representing 8 member cities and 23 affiliate member communities throughout the Miami Valley region. Primary mission is to develop and implement cost-effective intergovernmental projects and cooperative programs. MVCC just completed the Gateway fiber optic network around the region.
Next, we have Synchrony. Woo! In 2018, Synchrony was named to Fortune 100's Best Companies list only 1 year after becoming a Great Place to Work certified. Other recent honors include being named to one of the best workplaces for giving back and the top 50 workplaces for diversity. Synchrony employees are proud to support their local communities.
All right, Christy Lee, stop that truck. It's Casados Pizza King. They got any on them?
You guys got pizza in the truck?
Casados is the original hometown favorite, serving the Dayton area since 1953. Owned and operated by the third generation of the Casados family, Casados is an enduring legacy in the greater Dayton area. Stop in and visit one of our 33 area locations today.
Up next, we've got the Centreville Community Band. They are a community band organized of volunteer musicians led by conductors Tom Frogner and Denny Dutchner. The band plays classics for your musical enjoyment. Thanks to Sandy's Towing.
Here comes the Kiwanis Club of Kettering, Centreville. They have supported this area and its children for over 50 years. They're a global organization that locally sponsors Kiwanis youth organizations at Otter and Centreville high schools and Dayton STEM School. All Kiwanians are dedicated to providing support and service to all. Thank you, Kiwanis.
Now we've got Frickers on Woodman Drive. Frickers
Stop that truck!
Stop it, yes.
Frickers Chicken Chunks. No?
Frickers has been proudly serving the greater Miami Valley for over 30 years. With over 60 TVs and every major sporting event shown, Frickers has the perfect seat for any game. Frickers offers a dine-in everyday value menu special. Kids 10 and under eat free all day, every day from the kids menu. Just another way Frickers supports the community and family. Frickers is your home for fun, food, sports, and spirits.
All right, here come our friends from faithandfriendsradio.com. In the Faith and Friends vehicle is Melody Morris, co-host of New Day with Bill Nance, mornings from 6 to 9 on faithandfriendsradio.com. That's an internet radio station with a 50-50 mix of current and classic contemporary Christian music. Bill and Melody have co-hosted morning radio for 20 consecutive years. Sound familiar, Christy? The banner is reminding you of the 17th Annual Chocolate Festival, Saturday, October 5th, at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds. To listen to Faith and Friends Radio on your computer and on your smartphone with the free iHeartRadio app.
All right. Chocolate Festival sounds delicious. Now we have the Humane Society of Greater Dayton. It is the largest no-kill animal welfare agency in Dayton. It's been in business since 1902. Thank you guys for all that you do for our friendly kitties and dogs.
Little puppy. Aww. Little puppies.
You could find a best friend there, Dave.
Yep, absolutely. Look at these guys.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous
Beautiful.
dogs. Pretty puppies.
Remember to always go to the shelter if you need a friend, right?
Right. All right, next up is Kroger's. They're an event sponsor. They were established in 1863, a big supporter of the communities that they are in. And today they have the Barney Kroger wagon.
The Kettering Professional Firefighters Local 2150 is over 90 members strong, protecting and serving the citizens of Kettering and their property. Local 2150 is highly involved in many charity events throughout the year to help families in need in the city. Kettering Professional Firefighters are being pulled by Belgian draft horses Mick and Red from the Hagenmeyer homestead.
All right, Christy Lee, is it a surprise that the Kettering Street Maintenance Department, who keep our streets clean and safe, are directly behind horses?
No, it is not surprising.
We want to thank you guys for your service in keeping our streets clean and safe.
I need them to come through my house. Well, we've got Cox Media Group coming up next. Writing in the WHIO TV news van is Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydags. McCall is part of a team of meteorologists on Channel 7 that prides itself on live local weather and forecasts and is proud to be part of the greater Dayton community. Hello, McCall.
That is a big old pumpkin vehicle, Christy Lee.
Yes, it is.
That's from Tom's Maize and Pumpkin Farm. They're a platinum sponsor of our Holiday Home Parade. This is their 22nd year. Come on out and see them. Thank you to all the veterans, foreign and domestic. We couldn't do this without you. Say hey to the gang at Tom's Maize and Pumpkin Farm. All they barely ride the pumpkin train. What's up? Come on, ride the train. The pumpkin train. Come on, ride the train. pumpkin?
Nope, that's not it, Dave.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum.
The 501st is an all-volunteer organization which seeks to promote interest in Star Wars by building and wearing quality costumes for Star Wars-related events, as well as charity and volunteer work. The Ohio Garrison raised $20,000 for charities just last year.
Whoa!
Looks like we've got some good guys and some bad guys.
We're all good guys. That's a Jawa, Christy. Right there. You know.
Stay out of there.
Listen to these fellas. Nice. Some Miami Valley Music Men. They've been spreading the joy of barbershop harmony for decades. You can come join them any Monday evening, except holidays, at St. Paul's Episcopal Church at 7 o'clock. If you love to sing, we love to sing with you.
That gave me a chill.
Yeah. Sing on.
Oh, they're good. Up next, we've got Medics Urgent Care, located in Centreville, across from Costco. Medics is a full-service urgent care clinic housed in a state-of-the-art facility. They're open 7 days a week and evenings, no appointment necessary, and the clinic is always staffed with a certified physician. The compassionate and dedicated staff are always there to provide exceptional quality for patients.
Right behind those guys, David's Cemetery. They began in 1826. The beauty and uniqueness of David's Cemetery are evident to families who visit the picturesque cemetery each year. David's is now surrounded by urban development, but still retains the quiet, stately grandeur of a long-established and well-cared-for cemetery. David's Cemetery, generations of care.
Larry and Maria Setman of Kettering in their 1961 Nash Metropolitan convertible.
Cool.
That is beautiful.
I don't think I've ever seen that car before.
Oh.
Cool. Next up is a group of women in a league of their own in more ways than one. The Kettering Kickers are a well-known line dance troupe that performs throughout the community. Their routine today honors the first female professional baseball league that played from 1943 to 1954 while our men were fighting World War II, the baseball boogie woogie.
These guys keep the lights on, Dave.
I know they do. Thank you.
Chartered in 1916, they've been powering the Miami Valley for 104 years. It's the IBEW Local 82.
Thank you. Woo! Christy Lee, it is the Harmony Creek Church. We welcome you here, whoever you are and wherever you're on life's journey. Harmony Creek is a unique community of faith, identified by extravagant welcome, progressive and engaging theology, and passion for justice. Highlights include lots of programs for children and youth, a food pantry called Feeding Friends, and a daycare center. Thank you, Harmony Creek.
The Dayton Metro Library lobby stop vehicle provides library service to neighborhoods throughout Montgomery County. It holds nearly 2,500 items, including books, music CDs, and DVDs, all of which can be checked out by patrons when the lobby stop truck comes to a participating school, senior center care facility, or apartment community. Thank you to the Dayton Metro Library.
Christy Lee, check this out. This is a mini pumper fire truck. Bob McLean in his 1950 GMC Young mini pumper and hose cart from Boston, New York. Restored in 2000, antique late 1800s hose cart and trailer restored in 2018. How cool is that?
Here's the West Carrollton Marching Band. They are thrilled to kick off their 2019 season here at the parade, the third year after a long hiatus. The band is under the direction of Laura Bukowski and Aaron Longo, with assistance of Raylan Lefevre, Kristen Blake, Kayla Sensenbaugh, and Trey Singleton. The band is led today by drum majors Allie Ferris and Margot Hauser. The West Carrollton Band actively competes in the Mid-States Band Association competition circuit. Go Pirates.
Next up, Capital Healthcare Network Kettering Shiloh. They are VIP sponsor, and they are a family-owned and operated business offering multiple options for innovative care, including private duty home care, home health care, senior living, skilled nursing and rehab care, outpatient care, and hospice. They provide themselves on seamless transitional care and best practices between providers. Their services are available in 10 surrounding counties. Capital Health.
The Enid Drill Team, formed in 2010 as part of the Drill Team mission statement, is to help build self-esteem. No tryouts. All boys and girls are welcome, regardless of ability or disability. Participation will help a child's confidence and social skills to become a better citizen.
Next up, the Dayton Hockey Association is proud to be the premier youth ice hockey program in the Miami Valley. With programs for kids of all ages and skill levels, Dayton Stealth Hockey helps kids develop athleticism, teamwork, problem-solving skills, and strategic thinking through a sport that equally builds a body and mind.
That dog is wearing a shirt, Dave.
What's that?
That dog's got a shirt on.
Well.
FKAL started with organized baseball in 1961 and was chartered as the first Kettering Little League. The program started with a group of kids playing on the Ireland farm property. The land was donated to Kettering for kids to play baseball. They provide baseball programs for kids from preschool through 12 years old.
Christy Lee, it is time to get your swing on. It is Gem City Swing. They're a local nonprofit bringing swing dancing to Dayton. They love jazz and love sharing it. Their dances are every Tuesday. Find more information at gemcityswing.com or on Facebook. Go get them.
Boy, that looks fun.
Doesn't it? And exhausting.
Oh, that's so cool. up, we've got Grace Baptist Church. They've been serving the Kettering community for more than 35 years. At Grace, you will discover love and hope in Jesus. Enjoy Bible studies for all ages, including Adventure Kids Club, where kids can connect, learn Christian characters, and grow in Christ.
Christy Lee, look at this bus.
Looks like Mr. Potato Head, maybe?
Well, I don't know. It looks like it's a snorkel. Like it's under the
you're
water.
right. There are under the water. Awesome.
That is awesome.
Dolphins versus Orcas. Ooh. Hope the Dolphins win.
Me too. Junior League of Dayton is celebrating 100 years of serving our area. We began with stretching gauze for local hospitals in 1919, and since then have helped shape the Dayton region. From Art Ball, the Boonshoff Museum of Discovery, Daybreak, to Dayton's Children's Hospital, the Dayton League has been there. We promote volunteerism, developing the potential of women and improving communities through the action and leadership of trained volunteers.
Now we've got the Resurrection Riders, Dayton chapter of Christian Motorcyclist Association. The CMA is a nonprofit interdenominational organization dedicated to reaching people for Christ in the highways and byways through motorcycling. Since its beginning in the 70s, CMA has had over 160,000 applicants for memberships and over 1,200 chapters chartered in the U.S. Also, through the CMA International Ministry, CMA is represented throughout the world. CMA is a ministry. They are involved in motorcycling events across the country and in taking the gospel of Jesus into America's prisons. Thank you, guys.
Tim Academy is one of the most recognizable and respected names in the world of Irish dance. It is the most established and accomplished school in Central Ohio. Tim provides a fun, friendly, family atmosphere where each dancer is given the polished skill set to maximize his or her potential and accomplish personal goals. Go on, ladies.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah. Nice job.
That is not easy doing that while you're in a parade. Now we've got the Sons of Italy Lodge, 1633.
Now we're talking.
They're celebrating the heritage of Italian Americans. From Christopher Columbus to test pilot John Pirelli. And what better way to show the Italian involvement in baseball than to mention one of the greatest of them all, Joe DiMaggio. Locally, the bocce tournament provides financial donations and scholarships to many organizations and students.
Nice.
Hello, Sons of Italy.
Hey, here comes a big meatball, Christy Lee.
Oh, it's a meatball.
It's a meatball.
Hey, you guys, come on! Get in here, Frankie! Yeah, you are!
All right, Christy Lee, these guys might be some of the toughest people you know.
Uh-oh.
Title Boxing Club of Kettering is the first and only boxing-inspired fitness club committed to giving people of all ages, all bodies, all weights, and all abilities the most empowering workout of their lives. You have to fight for your health, so come fight it with us.
Those two are going at it.
Go at it. Get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Wow, that's impressive.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, Dave. Don't look.
Not looking.
Troupe Roja is Dayton's only multi-award winning Middle Eastern dance troupe, led By director Al Nassim, the troupe performs at family-friendly events all over the Miami Valley and beyond. They perform styles ranging from folkloric to fusion, and they teach classes in Centreville, Miamisburg, Kettering, and Springfield. Troop Roja. Roja? Am I saying that right, Dave?
Here's the untapped potential youth, the Royal Divas Drill Team and Kings of Thunder Drumline from Cincinnati, Ohio. Originated from Dayton, Ohio, directed by Tiara Benton and assisted by Kamika Stroud. They are small, but they are mighty.
Up next, we've got Trader Joe's. They're a platinum sponsor. They see themselves as their neighborhood grocery store. They're happy to be part of the community and to offer you unique products and prices everyone can afford every day. Hey, Trader Joe's! Oh my goodness.
Drive electric, Dayton.
Oh.
These Teslas are owned by members of Drive Electric Dayton, one of 7 groups in Ohio, helping to educate the public about the joys and benefits of electric motoring. The Dayton group now has 480 members who own 206 electric vehicles, including 120 Teslas. That black one is gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Dayton has one of the fastest rates in Ohio of electric vehicle adoption.
I want one.
I do too.
I want one.
Gorgeous. Yes, please.
Oh, those are pretty.
Mention the gas money I'd save.
Yes, and they drive themselves.
I know.
Not in a parade, though, Dave.
Well said.
Up next, the MG Car Club of Southwest Ohio. It's one of the oldest in the U.S., founded in 1966. 75 members. They organize the British Car Day in Dayton. They volunteer at the Dayton Concours d'Elegance and the British Transportation Museum. And they enjoy spirited rides in the countryside with the top down, of course.
Of course.
Those are beauties
Those
as
are
well.
cool.
That baby's waving. You see that baby waving? Oh.
I like that hardtop MG over there. That's nice.
Looks like those two are about to race, doesn't it?
All right. Wait, he's on the wrong side of the car.
Yeah.
He's on the wrong side. All right, Christy Lee, we're going from the MG to the Greater Dayton Corvette Club. This club was established in 1963. I want that blue one right now. It's a nonprofit social club, 130 members. Each year, club holds a Corvette-only car show to raise money for various charities they support. This year will be June 23rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the 2015 West Main, Fairmont, Ohio. That is gorgeous automobiles.
Do you think that's next June, Dave?
Huh? I would assume so, yeah.
Wow.
Birdie.
Beautiful.
Wheels on that Stingray. Yeah,
oh,
it is.
Boy.
There it goes. I want one, Christy Lee.
I know you do, Dave. You got to get another job.
Shouldn't I be making a whole bunch of money in radio, Christy Lee?
That's kind of a myth, Dave.
Dang it. Can I have yours?
No,
he
says
said,
nope.
He says no.
Well, here come the Muddy Buddies.
Yeah, we go from sleek sports cars to let's get dirty.
Yeah. Muddy Buddies Jeep Wrangler Club is a group of Jeep enthusiasts that share the love for Jeep Wranglers in a family-friendly organization. This is their 16th straight year participating in the parade.
Fun.
They are 500-plus members strong. The club hosts the Dayton Off-Road Expo in January and the Jeep Jam 2 weeks ago in Wilmington. And they also fundraise events that benefit such organizations as the Wounded Warrior Foundation and the Pink Ribbon Girls, among others.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Muddy Buddies.
Muddy Buddies.
Facebook friends.
Woo! There's an inflatable pig in that. Huh. Weird.
Sorry.
Christy Lee, check this out.
I'm looking.
Look at that right there.
What the?
What the? Impressive. Nice job. I don't recommend you do that at home, kids. There are a lot of Muddy Buddies, Christy Lee.
Yes.
I've noticed that people love their Jeeps. That's what my daughter says she wants for her first car is a Jeep.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe she'll join the Muddy Buddies.
She should.
She should. All right, Christy Lee. Last, but certainly not least, Dayton Amateur Radio Association. They are sponsor of Hamvention, promote interest in amateur radio communications and experimentation for the establishment of networks to provide communication in the event of disasters or other emergencies, and for the advancement of the radio arts and of the public welfare. Thank you, Dayton Amateur Radio Association.
Yep. And of course, our wonderful police on bikes. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for keeping us safe.
Thank you, everybody, that's coming out to the 2019 Holiday at Home Parade. Have a wonderful rest of your Labor Day.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Have fun.
Go
Thank you
check
for
out the
coming.
festival. Yeah, check out the festival at the Phrase. And I guess we'll talk to you on the radio.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, starting at 5:30 on Mix 107.7. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great
day.
holiday. Bye.